What's up, guys? Derek here. I got invited to go out to some private trails here. Oh! Look at this. So close. So close. Doing a little after work ride. Got a cool crew of people, Dalton, Nick, Alex and Andy, and I haven't ridden with Alex and Andy since like the very first time I went dual sporting with this crew, so should be a pretty good time. We'll see where it goes. So we'll just goof around out here. We'll see. A tree down. I really don't want to be second. Okay. I can't even fit through here. Oh. Go ahead.
So here's the thing, right? When you invite me to ride with you, unfortunately, sometimes you're gonna have to wait around for me.
Hopefully it opens up a little bit. That's a little tight.
I'm not the quickest rider around, and definitely not the most graceful or skilled. So we went down to this, it was like a creek crossing here and then straight into a hill climb. I lost a lot of momentum in the creek crossing for sure, but you know, as always, the KLX just tractors right up.
That's right.
And then I got to watch Andy climb the hill as well in the CRF 450.
Let's go.
Andy's got a lot of fun stories on dual sport motorcycles. He was telling me later on in the day that he's been hit by a car, been punched in the helmet by like a angry driver motorist, just getting into all sorts of shenanigans on the dual sport. And then here comes another creek crossing here, man. These things were tough. They were messing me up today.
Dude, you're so strong, Dalton. Gosh. Oh my God. Thought that was going on my head.
Yeah, man, if he lost his grip, that definitely would have got me.
I have come to realize that I'm not at that level yet. I'm just not. And that's okay. I might never be. I don't even know if I aspire to be. I like squishy riding sometimes, you know? But this stuff is really cool too. Yeah. I would love to have this so close to my house.
So yeah, the coolest part about ripping through private woods is you get to kind of just make your own lines through the trees. Obviously they have the ones that they stick to normally, but really it's kind of a free-for-all. We're just allowed to goof around out here, and it doesn't get any better than that. So we come up to another little hill climb section here, and again, as always, looks much less steep on GoPro, but once you get up the first little section, there's like a tabletop almost, and then it pushes you into another hill climb. Right there, almost came to a complete stop, right? But, you know, the KLX just chugs right along. It'll get you up almost any hill.
Yo, I got to sit closer to the gas tank when we go up those things. The front tire kept going up, and, you know, then I lose my momentum, so.
Dalton has joked with me a few times that he never really makes it in my videos because he's always so far out ahead of me. But I lost him here, and so I pulled over to let the other guys show me the way. Oh, and this part was awesome. We pulled up to a tractor wheel, and Nick showed us his enduro skills here.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I love to watch that kind of stuff, but I really have no aspirations of ever doing that, especially on the KLX 300. I feel like I'm too big and don't have the balance for it. What I really wanted to know was how that tire got so deep in the woods. And then we come to this straightaway and I'm just like getting beat up by these branches. I think I take like 4 or 5 hits.
All right, doing a little creek crossing here. This is a steep one, man. I don't like this one.
Maybe that was one of the easier ones. For me, anyway.
Right up, no problem. Of course. Taking down trees with me, baby. Taking down these trees. All right.
Picked a terrible line here. I'm just driving into all the trees.
You good?
Always let the 2-stroke in front of you. It's just unwritten rule. Especially when you're slow like me.
Creek. Creaking. Hey, it's the tires. Always blame it on the tires.
And then there was this like gully here with a little drop off and boom, I hit it.
Look at
I
that.
wasn't going anywhere. So my front tire is stuck in this ditch and I had to pull myself out.
Kind of stuck here. I took the wrong line for sure.
That's a better look, right?
Yeah,
Here.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I hit the same shit.
Luckily Andy was around to help me get out of there.
Bad line.
Later on in the day I ended up in the same spot and it ended much worse. So next time I come out to these trails, I'm going to be watching out for that one.
Hey, it wasn't graceful, but I made it.
This stack of downed trees almost ended terribly for me as well.
Oh! Look at this. So close. So close.
Yeah, that branch almost caused a pretty serious injury. Pretty close. And then we were all picking our lines up this other little hill climb section, and I went with the easier approach. Again, like zero momentum here. That's what always surprises me about the KLX 300. It'll just tractor right up. Sometimes it doesn't even make any sense. I'm a big guy too. I definitely weigh this thing down. And here I am at that same gully from earlier. I fell back into it, ended up literally below the bike, and I had to pick it up and get back out of there. And then it caused all sorts of problems.
Just to let y'all know, when all that madness happened, speedometer cable came off, had to zip tie it. Took off like 30 minutes of the trip.
It was a trail ender for me. The speedometer cable came off, had to zip tie that. The clutch cable started acting up, so my clutch was slipping. Handguards I have on there have finally taken too much abuse, and I'm gonna have to change those out. They've survived, like, I can't even count how many falls, and like hard falls too, so I don't feel too bad about it. I'm gonna put a pair of Tusk ones on there. They worked really well on my KLR 650, so I'm gonna put them on the KLX as well. Me and Andy at this point, we just took off out of the trails and headed back to the truck. Had an awesome day riding with these guys. It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to be back.
Okay.
If you're interested in the KLX 300 or dual sport riding, please subscribe. It helps my channel out so much. I thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.